it's Tuesday. Pull up a seat, talking Commanders football, drinking our whiskey neat. First Amendment sports, Ken, Kevin, and Tim. Don't muff it up, fellas, hail to the Redskins. Thank God it's Tuesday. Thank God it's Tuesday. Thank God it's Tuesday. Here on First Amendment Sports.
Thank you and welcome to Tuesday night. On behalf of First Amendment Sports, I'm Ken Meringolo. He's Kevin Ricca.
We officially muffed it up. It's been muffed up.
It's muffed. It has been muffed. He's Derek Elphick.
That's right.
That is right. I got it right this time.
Well, we got that right.
Well, we got that right. All right, guys. Listen, we're not here to blow smoke up anyone's kilt. We're here to tell it like it is, call it like it is. We're 3-6. Our season has entered a different territory right now. We're going to have some blunt talk about being. We are. If there was a group of experts on how to live out a 3-6 start and then where that goes.
I thought you were going to say blunt talk. A group of experts. You're making me nervous.
Some serious blunt talk.
Sorry to interrupt because you're damn right.
Yeah, this is going to be. We're now
the
no
guys
longer
at this table know 3-6 like some bitches.
Yes.
Like the back of both our hands.
Of course, we want a run to the Super Bowl, but that's really kind of not what this show has become about at this point in time. So we'll still, and I think another thing that I want to make, I always like to put my cards on the table. Everyone can agree or disagree. Not rooting for losses. We go through this. By the way, this is what you go through when you have teams like this. This is what you go through. At some point in the season, you're like, okay, hey, listen, not rooting for losses, and when you have to, people are like, thinking that out. Not rooting for losses. If we're as bad as we look on TV, it'll shake itself out in the wash. But I don't root for that. And that said, I thought a good place to start for tonight would be kind of where there was kind of no start or finish to the Commanders trading scenario. And I thought about this. I thought about Adam Peters and, so like some guys made moves today. Jerry Jones made a bunch of moves. Adam Peters had moves he could have made, no doubt. He either didn't like his position as being perceived weak, or he didn't like the market price, or both, or neither.
Or the other GMs were like, "Pu, you don't think so, sir?"
That's right. I think the good news is he still has plenty of moves to make between now and next season. Adam Peters has all the moves. He didn't trade any picks. He didn't take on any contract. Everything that was good about our offseason resources, both money and otherwise, is all there still. So in terms of roster reconstruction, we're still in the middle of it. And so I think like for the next couple months, as we talk about this team, it's like my prediction for the next couple months is pain. I mean, it's pain. Like, what do you predict? Pain, like Mr. T style. And that's just how it's going to be. And that's unfortunately the other part about not trading anyone. We need to play. Just keep this in mind. We need to play 9 more games. There's 9 more games to go. So let's all just take a deep breath.
Just eight.
Yeah.
Just 8. 8 more games, right?
8 more games to go.
Look, it's getting better and better as the night goes along.
I even had 8 games. Look, I did the math right when I wrote it down.
You had that wild card.
When you go off script.
True.
So we need warm bodies. We need to finish the season out.
We need warm bodies.
Yes, we can't. We're okay. No QB1, no running back 1, no wide receiver 1, 3 or 4, no edge 1, 2 or 3, no safety 1, no cornerback 1. That's 10 pretty high level tier guys. I mean, honestly and objectively, and I mean, like punch drunkenly, like that's your season's over. If that's the list of players who are no longer suiting up for you for the rest of the year, most likely, I'm sorry. Like we're in a new phase. But that's kind of
and I'm not sure what phase that is.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what phase we ever got to this season, except for it's a bad phase now. We phased wins out apparently of our resume.
That wasn't our plans this year,
and chose just I don't know, but It wasn't just the injuries, although they're a huge factor. It
Sure.
wasn't just playing poorly, although that was a huge factor. It was just an overwhelming.
Coaching cost us in a number of ways.
Our offensive coordinator hasn't been great. He's been C+, but our D coordinator has been abysmal. Just my opinion.
Yeah,
But it's all
we haven't
tied
coached well.
together. It's
Yeah.
all tied together. Our head coach hasn't been very good. They all got to earn it, and they have. They've all taken it on the chin. None of them are pointing the fingers. I think that's part of the reason there's been no trade. We're not trying to just say, all right.
No firing of coordinators.
No, well, we weren't about to say we're waving the white flag, although we've said it down here tonight because I'm not rooting for any losses. I'm rooting for us to win every Saturday.
I mean, we were 3-6. I was in my Honda Pilot coming home from a Carolina loss. We had just become 3-6 in 2012. CJ was
Tell me
sitting.
about this Honda Pilot.
CJ was sitting next to me, and we're listening to the post-game presser, and Mike Shanahan says, we're in evaluation, mode. Like, that was the phase. He's like, that's the phase we're in. And CJ and I were like, what did he just say? We're in evaluation mode? Like, the season's over. We're in evaluation mode for next year. And then, of course, we won 7 straight and made the playoffs, but and won the division. But you can't like, obviously they, as professionals, they can't be in evaluation mode. I mean, they just can't. But at the same time,
You just can't.
You just can't.
Well, I have one stat for the fans, one stat for the people on our 5 road games. In our 5 road games, we have trailed 67% of the time. We have led 9% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
As a fan, it's so gross that every road game we've watched, that's what we've gone through. That not just that the game's been tied 24% of the time, that 67% of the time we've trailed. Like, we're always trailing. And we've only been ahead in the game in 5 games for 9% of the time. Like, that's all. That's my only stat of the night. That is such bullshit. It's not even, we haven't even gotten to have a good time watching this shit unfold.
No, not even a soak. Not even a mild soak.
Oh my God.
At the end of the day, not even that.
No Calgon, nothing.
Nothing. So as someone on the board said already, I believe it might have been Manor speaking, but or J Dubs. No, it was Robert Cohen. What's up, Greg? What's up, EO? What's up, all the names I just said? I appreciate you guys. Of course, we got Derek in the house tonight as opposed to on the board.
Welcome to Derek.
Wearing pants.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
Well, there's boxers under here. You guys can't see.
So my thought about the offseason starts now is I don't want to think about it like that, but I do think there's important things that we can do in the next 8 games that matter for next year. Like Dan Quinn, obviously, for starters, he can't lose the locker room, which I don't think he will. I mean, he certainly hasn't. We need Dan Quinn and Cliff and whoever else we can keep because, as we all know, the third year, that's the third date.
That's supposed to be the magic.
That's
supposed
the
to be
third
when the magic
date.
happens.
The third year is when you have your third. That's the third date with your head coach, and at that point in time, is this a thing or is this not a thing? So Dan Quinn has that to look forward to.
Don't do that. Don't do that when you say that.
I was like, I don't know. There was a pen in my hand. He's got 8 games of NFL action to build a little bit of momentum for that. Because we are ordering the lobster next year, just for you, so you know, Dan Quinn. What was the side salad on the first date, Derek? Went to the movies and shared a popcorn on the second date. But that third date, you know what's happening on the third date. It's lobster thermidor.
You went Thermidor?
I don't know. I'm not a lobster guy.
Dude, you must like older women, my friend.
By the way, here's what doesn't work.
From the early 80s.
I was
late
told
70s.
forever, like the late 70s.
I'll take the Thermidor.
I was told forever that she orders the lobster, that, she has expectations. And so I've been ordering the lobster my whole life, and it's not worked at all.
I thought it was supposed to be he has expectations.
I don't know.
She
has
expectations.
You definitely misheard this.
I think I misheard this. I paid for a lot of. I don't even like lobster.
What a lifelong
your
mistake.
grandma tell you this story?
Just keep ordering the lobster. It'll work out It'll work out in the end. Oh man!
You get your hair curled before that date, or
let's see. We got a question from Greg. If JD can play the last 3 or 4 games, and assuming O-line stays intact, should he play? That's the kind of thing that might very well be. I think the answer is if he can play with a month left in the season, he should play. He still needs reps. This is his second year in the league. If he can get meaningful reps, now if we're down 31 again, No, he shouldn't play.
Right. But yes is the answer. You always should play if you can play.
Yeah,
You're
go
getting
through the
paid to
week.
play.
Installing,
There's
going through the whole thing of getting ready for the game is so important.
The level of respect you gather from your teammates at whatever position it is to come back and play the last month of the season, get some wins with them, build some. It's how the game works.
It's not the NBA.
Especially when the game works like the NBA does as well now in 1 year increments.
Yeah.
There's no more like we can't think about the next year and the next year. Like you got to be good that year and steal the thunder that year like we did last year.
Yep.
This year we're going to appreciate the magic of last year more and more as this season progresses. But when you have that magic, you have to win those games and make those plays. And we did that last year. This year, we're getting screwed. So let's ask Derek. Would you play if Cam Scatterbo came back from that foot injury? Just say it's Cam. I know it's a different player. Would you play him the last 4 weeks?
I think it's different than Jaden. It's like running an offense. It requires so much touch, skill, adapting to the defense. I mean, I would have him out there heavily involved if I could, right? I mean, you got to be making reads down on the field. Scatterpoo is not making any reads. Well, maybe he is, but
In the past game, he is.
He is a different role altogether. I'd have Jaden out there if I could.
Yeah.
I'd have him almost right next to me coaching. Looking
Right.
at defenses, I mean,
And
he's gotta stay involved.
And he'll be a hell of an assistant coach. The dude's he's a brilliant football mind. He
Yeah.
understands this offense inside and
Absolutely.
If he's 100% as the board said.
Agreed.
If he's 100%,
100%.
yeah,
Specifically and only 100%.
and
No
it's-
limping around. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, and then again,
obviously.
it's his non-throwing elbow, but he has to be able to
Oh,
protect
God.
himself. And all
I
that.
thought
other
about
stuff.
the second I saw that injury, I thought
Yeah.
about the name of EO's band.
Yes.
Because that's how I feel about the rest of the season. At that point, we all suffered. A
I did not
dislocated
see
boner.
it. I did not see it live. I stepped
Oh,
out of the
Jesus,
stadium
man.
the literally right before it happened.
It was gross, and you were just hoping it didn't have all those splinters and everything, all
Yeah.
the willy-nilly, and it didn't, thank God. It was a clean dislocation, but I don't know if my injury in my trousers was clean.
Yeah.
There's a snapping noise.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't have to
followed
experience.
by a panic attack.
Yes. When they said dislocated elbow, I'm thinking that's great. I think. I don't know.
How is that great, you think? Because it wasn't a dislocated leg?
Not yet. Not a broken femur.
I get it.
I mean, you
wasn't-
think something could be career-ending at some point. I mean, he has. I don't know.
That's the good news. He won't play the night of November, whatever, the same night that Theismann and Alex
Yes.
Smith and all that. That's terrible.
Yeah.
I was so excited for this season. It's crazy. But is it too obvious to talk about the parallels between the RG3?
Oh, they're not even close to the same. They're not close to the same. I don't think so. I think Jaden Daniels is such a better quarterback than RG3 was.
No. I'm saying
Sorry.
the oddities of wasn't it against the
It was-
same
yeah.
team
Yep.
on
Oh, yeah.
on pretty much the same yard line,
Yeah, but different turf.
different turf.
I totally understand, but you know what? I like they put that graphic together real fast about what's going on. But I mean, if you think about it, there's not a single NFL stadium that's been around for 20 plus years where you could have been like, yeah, there's a guy towards Achilles there. Some guy almost died, on the field over there. Every stadium has that. I do think we dicked around with the turf with Snyder, and I think that was worse than the average stadium. I don't think that's the case now. He shouldn't have been on the field. Dan Quinn owned up to it, and
I'll be honest, I don't mind. I like that Dan Quinn
Sure.
owned up to it.
Yeah.
I don't mind that he was on the field.
I don't
He's out
exactly.
there trying to get into a rhythm. This whole season, we haven't had a rhythm, no flow, no nothing. I know we're getting our ass whooped, but I don't mind him being out there with the boys, making shit better, trying to get things right,
Yep.
whatever. I'm
That's fine.
fine. I get 30 points as well. And I do respect that he came out and said that and didn't try and cover his own ass. But to tell you the truth, I don't mind that he was out there. We got to figure some shit out.
Yeah,
We
I
have,
think-
we have no idea what the hell's going on.
I think it was a great move by Dan Quinn. I mean, I think
Yeah.
it was like a smart,
Foul-
like elder statesman like
No
move.
doubt about it. I'll take all bullets for all my guys and anybody else that has any issue. I will eat bullets for my team, and I think they already love that guy. But yeah, everything he does is based on having that locker room under his control.
Yeah.
When I was watching the games, I was thinking they can't ever lean on the run, right? So if I'm coaching the team right now, it's like I have to get good at something I wasn't good at before. You have to be able to lean on the run when you need to play. And I remember watching the games with you. It's like every time I knew they needed to play, I would say it out loud. I'd be like, "Here we go, Ertz," right? But that kid, Ertz is what? He's like our age. It's like that can't be
You're
it.
much older than me. You're much older than me. But yes,
that can't be it. So it's like you have to figure out a way to run when you need to. You have to be able to, get some rhythm with some guys where it's not just like an Ertz third and 4. Like that can't be it. That can't be it.
If we had some receivers, we wouldn't really have to rely on Ertz all this time.
or I think Sidney had to catch.
Or like
catch
you, Chris Moore, you get in there.
The other tight end's coming on great.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
he looks great.
the roster. I mean, we've never made bones about. I mean, the fact that the last 2 years, roughly half of our players have been kind of 1 year guys, and a couple have hit, but for the most part, the roster reconstruction job was a big one. Like we put it out for contract, and these are the guys who were in charge of it, and we're still. I mean, I hope we're done with the demo. Part of it, but I'm hoping we're, I think like the foundation is poured, and I think there's good stuff.
If you look at the foundation, you'll see there's some guys in the right spots, but the roster building, I don't think we're going to go into the senior citizen section of the NFL next year. I think we're going to mix it up a little more. Maybe get a couple guys. I don't know how we acquire talent when we have such a lack of draft capital year in, year out as well.
Yeah. What do we set up for? Do we have everything next year?
No second, no fourth, 2 sixths. We have 6 total picks, but God damn it, if there's, God damn it,
that's not good. That's less.
I know.
Than
I want that
for.
second round. I want my $2, and especially it's gonna be a high ass one too. So that's why I was thinking.
Maybe I mean, Adam Peters. All the rumors about who we would have traded, Debo or Von Miller or Wiley or any of these guys, and I'm like, yeah. We're calling for some of these guys. I'm like, yeah, take whatever. I don't think anyone was calling for some of them.
The B-Rob 6 got us too. So the B-Rob trade acquired us that second, 6th.
Yeah.
And I believe it's Tunsil second, 4th, or maybe one of them's Debo. But I know Tunsil was a second or 4th. I think they were 2 separate years, and one of them's Debo. Either way, we took a shot at it.
We did.
It didn't work. We crapped out, and it's time to.
We're gonna keep Tunsil, right?
I believe so. I don't see
believe
why
so
not.
too. And so if
not.
we do,
and he's in the last year of a contract, so I don't believe we need to be re-signing any of these fools into extensions. Yeah. Let Tunsil play that out.
Yes,
and he's got one more year left under our watch. But yeah, our O line looks like on paper. Our O line, we've got some young tight end. We've got a couple of things. One running back, a receiver hasn't played like
yeah.
In this year of 1 year segments of seasons when you're not building franchises in 4 and 5 years, we have a chance to compete again next year, I think, based with what we have. But I'm not talking about Super Bowl shit anymore. I'm talking about not getting thumped week in, week out by better than average teams that shouldn't be thumping us that we took care of last year.
And to be fair, it's not like we were. I mean, we weren't. It's not like we weren't in the NFC Championship game last year, and so our expectations or our hopes weren't so astronomically out of whack with reality. I mean, we did beat the Lions and go to Philadelphia for a chance to play in the Super Bowl just last season. So obviously,
man, that was fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Remember that. We have to remember
awesome. It was awesome, and I think that this group of front office and coaches. I mean, I think they are. I think they can get the job done, and I have no. If we're going to start the conversation,
I do too.
I'm not looking for anyone's head on a spike. If Dan Quinn wants to keep for the big third date, I'm down with that. And I want to see who Adam Peters, puts in place around. I mean, it's not being able to add a second rounder or 4th rounder to our team next year.
I know.
That's huge.
I know. But also think about this as well. The return in the Lattimore deal, and of course he's done. We're not bringing that guy back after he tears his ACL, after he was not a fan favorite going into his final year of his contract.
Yeah.
He's only a $2 million, I believe, a $2 million cap hit to get rid of that 18.
Yeah.
And I believe
That's right. It might at the most because we came and we knew it was non-guaranteed.
Exactly. And that is going to be a big chunk of change. But you also know, like, Terry got 18 this year and he's on board for a gazillion next year. So the way that works, though, that's going to be a big help. But we got to go find another guy that we thought was like a Lattimore.
It's 18, 26.
Let's hit it this time.
18, 26, 32. That's the 3 years remaining for Terry. And I think Deebo Samuel is, whether or not he is going to get more somewhere else or not, but that's the kind of contract value that he's going to get. I think. I mean, it ain't
going to be from us.
It doesn't
We
sound
can't be
like
giving
it can
old
be.
ass bald receivers all these old ass bald monies.
I think someone's going to offer more money than we're willing to pay him.
And I like Debo, and I love Debo. It just isn't.
And by the way, that helps us.
It's not
with
his fault.
compensatory
It's
pick.
not working. He said, "Yes, I would love that," and he needs to go somewhere. We need to get someone in here that can sync up with Jaden for these last 3 years. And Debo will be too old by the end of that 3-year contract. And it was nice to have him.
We need the.
It was a good thought, and he didn't do poorly. It's just
we get that San Francisco 49er and New England Patriot way of they're always able to spin the draft picks out, the compensatory draft picks out. Like New England will sign somebody just because they know they'll be signed and then coming off season, and they'll get the compensatory draft math. It's crazy that you can be good at it and everyone wouldn't be, but welcome to our world, for a while at least. So if people like Debo could be worth a lot because he's a $20 million plus a year player. I mean, I don't know. Von Miller should have been already retired, but if someone could give him any money, who knows? But all that adds up.
Yeah. You are really scraping the boxers for this.
I'm scraping the boxers. Marshawn Lattimore is obviously going to get paid.
No,
he's not going to get paid.
No, but Debo's our chance. That's why we can't. We got to use him properly for the next 8 weeks. Let's get him some numbers.
Is Wiley coming off his contract, or did we have him for another year? Wiley.
Who's Wiley?
Am I getting the name of the offensive
Coyote? Andrew Wiley.
Yeah. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yes.
I
He was supposed to. I thought he was getting traded, but he's done. We have Allegretti for another one though.
We're gonna get that Wiley
We ain't
compensatory.
getting no
We're
Wiley,
getting that compensatory Wiley pick. Watch out! Watch out! That'll upgrade a undrafted to a 7th rounder.
I was wondering what the hell you're talking about. If the compensatory for Wiley is like a
cheese sandwich,
a handwritten thank you
with a
smiley face,
gross pack of generic mayonnaise, no Dukes.
All
right. Well, we're going to introduce the segment for that we're not going to get to right this second, but let's line it up. It's election day all around the country in places where people watch this show. And instead of covering the election live as we usually do at the polls, interviewing people as they vote, tonight we're not going to do that. Tonight we're going to do something just completely different, and Greg's going to give us some categories, and we'll have some little mini elections. It'll be lots of fun. Stay tuned. We're going to be right back. No, I'm just kidding. The Washington Commanders have a game this week. Let's just talk a little bit about that.
Fuck.
It's against a team.
I shouldn't be dropping efforts, but
yeah,
I think you guys know where it comes from. Detroit's already chapped ass about turning it over 5 times to us and eliminating them from the NFC Championship.
And I think they would have beaten Philadelphia and they would have smoked Kansas City is what I think. But and I think we would have beat Kansas City as well. Anyway, the Rams probably could have beat Kansas City that day.
I don't know if I necessarily agree with you. But.
Yeah, I don't agree with you. For the record.
All of a sudden, we're just whooping everybody. Take some of that and have another one of these.
We would did this. My brother can beat up your brother. Yeah. I'm going to tell everybody. So I think the Detroit matchup is not like a lot of them are like not completely in our favor. Kind of up and down.
Not so much.
The old roster.
Like when I look at our ability to tackle in space, and then I watch Jameer Gibbs in space, I think, wow. Sunday might be difficult.
What about running backs who don't need space and just
Oh, you
play
mean like
over?
Montgomery? They just kind of just
We haven't stopped that guy either.
and Goff, he's pretty good at stuff.
Oh my god! I'm
on Ra is the name we're going to be cursing.
And that's the thing when you watch, it's like they don't have a good ball control way to play. It's like I'm a basketball player. So some teams you'd be like, oh my God, we're going to 1 second on the shot clock here every play. Because if they have the ball, we are so cooked.
3-man weave for the first 15 seconds
like
of the
our
possession.
whole offense
Right.
is to get back on defense. Right? That's our offense. And they can't play that ball control. Most frustrating thing for me, special teams. Oh my God. Like the Seattle game, right? And it drives me crazy because the other teams are like tinkering. Didn't Seattle put like 300 pounders up there?
I was going to bring that up. You know how much I love this play. It's a straight up tinker. Go ahead.
Yeah, people are tinkering, make it. Oh, look, we lucked out. It worked, right? It's like I hate when
It did work.
Yeah,
It worked great.
You got to tinker.
You got to find the right 300-pound dudes.
You got to play 3 different ways. You got to be able to run. You got to be able to have that ball control offense. You got to execute on special teams, right?
But the Washington's special teams, the return is like top 5 in the game.
Right.
So we definitely we took the play seriously. We talked about it all off season. The play, the backyard play. People are going to figure it out. People are going to get creative with it, and they're going to succeed. And shout out to Luke McCaffrey, who another guy who's done, but he's part of that really good return team.
And that's what I said last week. We talked about it here, Derek. One thing we've been great at all year long is our specials. We're top 5 across the board and everything besides field goal kicking. So Seattle. And I said that last week. I'm like, we don't even have the damn advantage in specials, but I think we're going to be all right and blah, blah, blah. Their special teams were fantastic. There's a reason why they're top. They're above us in a couple categories, and we're right above them in a couple. But they're across the board badass and great. And when they got all 3 phases clicking, that's when all of a sudden you're down 28 going, what the shit?
That's right.
Why are we on primetime right now? And what is our fans doing?
My point is more the tinkering and the working, and you get a bounce here and there, right? And you're changing things
against
up
another top 5 special teams unit. Yes,
that's
trying
what
to
I
find
mean.
the advantage. Yeah, man.
Every little thing. And so, you make a tinker, you make a big play against Detroit, you change things up a little bit, you have better ball control, you can do a lot. Big play on special teams. So
I thought that was a tinker though in response to what we do,
to what you're doing.
So because we've had a scheme on our returns that's netted I think the highest average return per
coming into
yards
the
per
week
return.
we were number 1,
and it was a schematic. And we had some big boys, and we were running some actual blocking schemes, and we were getting that 35+ yards a shot. Those 2 300-pounders in the middle of the field, very athletic, dancing bears. They were wrecking balls right through what we were trying to. I mean, you could saw the one guy ran through 1.5 blockers. The other guy was
Who
crazy.
the hell wants to get in front of those idiots?
That's why they got rid of special teams. By the way, just so we're all clear,
Right.
that's why special
Right.
teams died the first time.
Right.
And they're like, we have to protect the safety. We can't just have these guys. Now you have 300-pounders with a Lotus team running on like, it's.
You know who the biggest psychopaths in the world are? Special teams coordinators. And they're sitting there like, how can I deviously destroy these sons of bitches? And guess what? We caught a little dose of it on because I don't want to get in front of that dude. I don't know who does.
That's right.
No, you're gonna have that. You're gonna have to
We better
expand the
do some
roster
tinkering.
alone.
We better tinker away from them dudes.
You should get extra life insurance. I mean, you could have a guy on your team who just gets like some extra coverage.
It could be like pound ball. You can't play specials. If you're
like
over
the red helmet?
if you're over 330, you get a red piece of tape. And if you get 2 of them, you have to play in between tackles. Only.
That's true, right?
That's true. Well, it's to allow the big boys to play, to not be like okay, now you have to play soccer. You 6'3", 275-pound non-soccer player, because that's all we have to offer. No, they changed the rules and they work, and I like.
That's good.
But I was just joking about them changing it against us in the NFL. But that's the point we've gotten to right now. Can somebody help us, please?
I love when I played pound ball. It was, first of all, I was always giving up at least 20 pounds anyways. But the idea that You couldn't put sign out. You're playing ball with these gigantic guys, and you're like, wait, so you can't? I can play with helmet and shoulder pads, in this team, and you're not even allowed to play. And they're like, no, we can't. We're not allowed. And I'm like, that's not even football. I mean, I don't want to play against a guy twice my weight when I'm 12 years old, but that's like the most important guy on every football team. From that point on in the sport.
And if it wasn't for the junk in the trunk, you'd have been 40 pounds lighter than all those guys.
I was husky. I was a little husky as a kid. I had some husky. I battled with huskiness. Not enough French dips. We talked about the French dip.
Yeah, we did.
We need more French dips in our lives.
It's all that special mayo.
The horseradish.
Yeah, you already dropped a special mayo. Now I can picture you as a young man with that special mayo.
Oh, sorry, TR. I won't get into it about pound ball. Revo.
That's a different TR.
It is. Are you sure it's not the same one?
How can I be sure?
Okay.
You can never.
Don't
never
anyone
be sure.
reveal their secret identity. That would be not. That's not how we operate here. So I don't know if Greg's already put it out. So Greg, go ahead and put it out. Whatever the deal when you get there. I would like. Again, we're not going to do crazy in-depth X's and O's of Detroit versus Washington. We're going to try like hell to tackle their guys, and we're going to. Marcus, is this another team? Marcus Mariota did he play for the Detroit Lions ever?
No.
Damn it!
No.
Then we're totally F.
Can he?
By the way, sorry.
Can he guard Amon-Ra St. Brown?
Yes, he's gonna have to.
Sorry.
He's gonna have to.
He looked great last game.
I agree.
It took him a couple to get it really going, couple games, but he looked great. I am not as well. I mean, you really do got to tackle Detroit, but
God damn,
you make a couple plays, right? Take care of the football. Anything can happen. This year has been so odd.
It has been.
When you watch these teams, like week to week, teams have looked horrible. Look at Atlanta. Like they've been all over the map, right? And it's you just get it going, get the ship going in the right direction. I'm not as this is a different year than last year in the NFL. Anybody's beatable. I'm not.
I keep feeling that way, and then we keep playing on the road, and we're the beatable ones, and we're getting beat senseless, and I'm so confused.
Anybody is beatable who's covering who's in coverage for us.
Oh, Jesus.
It seems like lately,
everyone is beatable.
Everyone is beatable. I will say for my score prediction, I'm going to. Oh, by the way, our win-loss game. It's over. No one won. Everyone lost. We're all losers. We have a clean sheet here. We're moving forward with a clean sheet.
Never seen an empty legal pad before here.
We're going.
God.
Right, no, that's where we are. We're blank slates. It is the beginning of a new season.
What were we supposed to write on there?
No one's given up, but it is a new
chalk
season.
Outline of the dislocations.
It's usually just a bunch of team mom notes on there and things.
W.Y.
W.Y. Oh man, aren't you in it? What season are the Giants in right now? We're in a brand new season. We have a new season that starts this week.
It is the real TR. Sorry.
Hey, we've been in. We're.
Are you ahead of us? I should know this, but
no, they're behind us by one.
What?
3-6, 2-7. I'm just saying.
That's not good.
No, the Giants aren't good. Old school Giants. So old school Giants could play three different ways. They used to be able to take care of the football. If we had Detroit and it had a bunch of injuries, I think we could play in a way where we could keep it low scoring, and the final of the game would be 21-17, and it would come down to the wire.
Okay.
Right. And that's just field position, ball control, take a couple shots.
Don't lose the turnover.
You guys
battle.
can do that.
Yeah, we can do that.
Absolutely.
Of course.
Yeah.
We can do that. We've been able to have done that.
Ladies and gentlemen, step right up. Try and tackle
Yes.
the amazing Jahmyr Gibbs.
We are the ring toss game. We're the ring toss game itself. It's, you know what I mean?
He's
Like,
so elusive.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're the hole that you can't get the ping pong ball into, so to speak, per se.
The whole.
The whole.
I'm not sure what fair you go to, or what you do. The cup. You meant the cup.
The cup.
Yes.
The
yeah,
cup.
yeah,
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 sure.
I want to see what Vegas has it early. Do
Detroit?
you know?
No,
Yeah.
I tell you, no, I don't. But I mean, if I had to guess, it's in Detroit, right?
It's 8.5.
No, it's
I
here. Oh, 8.5. Sure, I'll buy that. I actually would have thought it would be more. I actually would have thought you'd see double digits.
think.
But the
How did we get here? What happened? Like,
Dead on 8.5.
nice.
Dead on it. Total. What do you think?
49.5.
Bang. Wow.
I saw something, but
So they're going to beat us 49-0.5. God, this stinks.
mm.
At least we won't get shut out.
I love that under. Sorry. Love that under.
Oh, you are a glutton for
Here's the other
punishment,
thing.
sir.
We're going to run Mariota because that's just a
Yeah.
factor of the offense. Josh Johnson is just right around the corner beckoning for the rock.
and he'll
Oh.
and he'll carry it as well.
I know.
No
we're
one
gonna have the oldest bald team in the league with the quarterback with just the.
No one's coming home.
Oh.
They're all. This is it for all of them. And,
I
all
love
those-
Mariota. He's
those-
gonna play. He's gonna play balls out. Is how he plays.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just it's only obvious that. Oh, and by the way, Sam Hartman, he might see some action this year, Ken.
Dude, you beat me to it.
Sorry.
That was exactly my thought.
I
wanted to say what are, because I was gonna say what's the over under of games started by Sam Hartman at 0.5.
Oh, I can't answer that.
So
I don't understand
is
this.
the Sam Hartman start a game this year? If things get bad enough, then the answer is yes. Because we did not see someone ready to play NFL football in the preseason. Unfortunately for Sam, even though he's a Golden Domer, and I love that about him. But he's got all kinds of names over there. Tr.
You don't want to get your horsey all wet.
No.
That's all I know about this weekend.
Yes. So I'll say I'm going to say we're going to lose this game 34 to 24.
I'm feeling like a 45-27 scenario.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think.
I don't know how we're going to stop these monsters because we haven't stopped anyone yet. I know what Derek's saying. I understand the game plan.
Yeah.
But everyone has a game plan until Jahmyr Gibbs.
21-17.
Skins.
I don't know who's going to score that last touchdown.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay. I don't know who's going to score.
The nicest thing you've said all night to me.
Yeah. I mean, that's my thinking.
So all right. So 21-17 mystery winner. I mean, I just wanted. What I was thinking also is that of the many outcomes that this season can have from this point. We've seen all of them. We've actually seen them all. We saw the one where we won out. We've seen one where we almost lost out, and all the different variations in between. Like we've literally gone through every single one. That the one that where you win out, that's the hardest one to get. But we got that one, and so we've hit for the cycle on this. So one possible thing, just since we have a Giants fan in the room, is it could there's a chance we're only one game apart, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So so again, as someone who doesn't root
God.
for losses ever,
Mm-hmm.
however, it does every once in a while come down to a play made by, for example, Donnie Dimes, DeVito himself.
He's gone.
I know, but it's someone like him who wins a game for the Giants over us, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, holy shit, that turns into Jaden or something ridiculous, and we have that game coming up at some point.
It's going to be a great game.
It's going to be a great game, meaningless to everyone except for us. Those are the best ones.
It's not meaningless to Jackson Dart. It's not. These guys got to get it going. We got to get it going. I have a question for you. Do you guys have any young players in the waiting in
yeah.
the wings.
Oh, they two of them got starts and played a shit ton last week.
That's what I'm
playing.
talking
McGee at
about. That's
linebacker
what
and
I'm
Owens at
talking
safety.
Tyler
about.
Owens.
Yes.
You just don't know. Guys can
No,
come in and
that's why
out.
that's why I love this portion of the season.
Me too.
There's reasons to root on an individual Sunday. I know the playoffs are not the goal.
Yeah.
I want
No.
to see these young bucks show up and show out, see what they got.
You don't know what's going to happen with some of these guys. You give them a shot, give them an assignment, one job. You got one job, right? These guys
but
can.
if the assignment is go card Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Don't die.
And then Jameis
Don't
Williams, Sam De La Porta, Jahmyr Gibbs, and David Montgomery. And they have another tight end who can catch. That's
That's a luxury.
and not to mention the talent that they have on the defensive line. And
I know. Hutchinson's back playing great ball.
didn't they trade for somebody?
What's Jack Campbell? Badass. Dude.
Badass.
I mean,
Another benefit they had. I think they had multiple, upper round picks when they got Jack Campbell and Aiden Hutchinson, I think, and one of and Jamison Williams, I believe. They got like they had a really good group there. Let me put this up here. Okay. 2025, thank God it's Tuesday. Election. 3 candidates for each topic. The most of 5 votes. So we'll have 3 votes.
yeah, we got to get Derek in the
2
mix.
votes on the board. And 8 others. We have 8 elections. So let's go with the first election. So we're going to have 3 votes here.
I'm so excited.
And we'll go with.
Oh, he said election.
Oh, sorry.
There's going to be 8 of them.
I'm also so excited.
I'm I can tell. I can tell that you are, sir.
I misheard you.
Yes.
I mean, the thing. So as we wait for Greg to throw that up there, the last comment there is about Rodriguez running. I mean, we have guys who can run, and they're more dynamic than Brian Robinson was. At the end of the day, you have to get to the point where Bill is your. He's still getting all the touches you want him to get, but you have to have a dude, and it has to be a dude and Bill, and you have to have electricity, megawatts of
I
electricity.
always
back
knew you were
there.
going to say that sentence. It has to be a dude and Bill. With
Dude
and then
Bill.
megawatts.
And lots of megawatts of electricity. You got to have the juice.
Next year, a dude, an Eckler, but younger.
Yeah.
Kind of guy to go with Bill. Yeah, Bill can't go freaking 30.
I love him.
No.
And he is dynamic.
No guys can do that.
And he is
You
dynamic.
need 2 guys. We're going up against the Lions. They know this.
Yep.
You need 2 guys. You got to have a couple guys that can share the load, especially if you want to have a big workload. So I thought we did. Oh, here we go.
Elect the official Thanksgiving side dish of. Thank God it's Tuesday.
God, this is impossible.
Mashed potatoes, stuffing, mac and cheese. It's tough. That's why they
It's
bring
between
us
2 for me. We're allowed to talk about it,
Heck
right?
yeah, heck
And we
yeah.
each have an individual vote. As a
Yeah.
guy who loves mac and cheese, yes, but it's third to me. I'm choosing between mash and stuffing.
I eliminated mac and cheese. It's a side dish year round. Mashed potatoes and stuffing, when done properly, are staples of the Thanksgiving
I'm
plate.
going to go ahead and say, due to the fact that stuffing is a 1 year a meal thing for me, I vote stuffing.
I vote stuffing.
I eat the shit out of potatoes all year long, but stuffing once a year.
Look, I'm from north of the Mason-Dixon line. I don't even get this mac and cheese.
TR and Robert Cohen, they'll get the 2
I
votes
got
on the
you.
board.
I hear you.
Where did mac and cheese come from?
What?
I came down here. Mac and cheese is everywhere, every meal.
It's the
Dude,
only.
get out of
it's
here.
It's
with the mac and
everything.
cheese. I don't mean to be divisive.
I had mac and cheese for dinner tonight. I
shitty
literally.
mac and cheese sucks.
I had-
Delicious mac and cheese is great.
I had mac and
I'm
cheese
not even
within the
hearing
last
mac
hour,
and cheese.
sir.
So
Literally.
what were the other 2 picks?
Mashed potatoes and stuffing.
I mean, both need both.
I know.
For
It's
life.
stuffing, obviously.
All right.
Stuffing. It's stuffing.
I think it's unanimous.
We
on the
stuffed
stuffing. Mac and cheese is not Thanksgiving necessary, TR. That's what I was saying, and I agree.
I agree. But Derek, I'm going to tell you right now, I got a sharp cheddar mozzarella Gruyere scenario for you, and I just want to hear what you have to say about it.
It sounds unbelievable.
Yeah.
But for me, the Jersey stuff, it's like that mac and cheese is a lasagna. Like we got all that happening, right?
We got lasagnas.
I know. But I'm saying the
I got a goat cheese
lasagna,
scenario for you there.
the lasagna's there at Thanksgiving, big. Everything. Everything's there.
I get it.
Yeah.
We don't do that, but I get it.
I mean, stuffing is the most Thanksgiving-y of all the items, and when done at their best, the stuffing takes the cake. But I will also say, when done at its best, I know we've all had at least one memorable mac and cheese experience. Like multiple, maybe like multiple mac and cheese explosive.
I've had a couple yams experiences.
Really? No, just next
I've had
level
some-
mac and cheese
Some weird sweet
situations.
potatoes, but I make a standard mac and cheese that I just blurted out. That's honestly, I don't even like mac and cheese, but I love that.
Okay.
Bad mac and cheese sucks.
Bad mac and cheese is no bueno. But I also like the simplest. I like the powder mac and cheese in a pinch. I love it.
I honestly,
I know.
I would. There's so many gross things I'd rather eat.
It's
that.
gross.
I hate the sound.
The yellow number of the paper, like the thick paper.
No.
Or
the
the,
sound of the. Yeah, that too.
What's the sound?
When you're stirring
When
up
the warm
yeah.
milk
God.
combines with the powdered cheese.
God.
Hey, I'm a simple man.
Yeah.
Raise your hand here if you've had easy cheese in the last 60 days. Oh, okay. All right.
I haven't had it in 5 years.
All right. Well, when
I ate easy cheese in front of Ken, and he was super grossed out.
we've been doing this long enough to where he did.
Saltines and easy cheese were a thing.
Mac and cheese is something that's private. You do that in private. You don't even do that in public. You do that.
I don't want. I
At
just
2:30 in the morning.
extra creamy.
I'm telling you, delicious mac and cheese is
Sausage.
banging.
Is it still mac and cheese if you put sausage in it?
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm not talking
Take
about.
it
I'm not talking about
easy.
anyone else's nickname. I'm done.
Okay. I'm just saying. All right, here we go. Number 2 is on the board. Hit us with number 3. Elect which area team will win a championship next. Caps, Wiz, Nats. I think, again, not as easily as it may have been in previous years, but still pretty easily winnowed down to 2 options here. But
The Wizards are the mac and cheese of this Thanksgiving conversation.
Yes, I wish they and not the good kind, not the craft powder kind. That's like I like the bag cheese, the squeezy cheese. I'm out.
The Velveeta is so much better than the powder.
I'm out. I'm
The
out.
Velveeta out of the package into just the boiled noodles is so much better than pouring like 1% on some powdered ass shit.
But don't
It's
forget the butter. Do not forget the butter.
It's like being an astronaut.
Yes.
This is. I
Yes.
love being an astronaut.
We used to get the rich food. They were like 40 cents
You
a
know
box.
it's margarine. You know it's margarine.
You know it's
Country
margarine.
Crock.
I think.
Can't believe it's not butter. It's the
I
Caps,
know.
bro.
No more Dino Nuggets, but still Kraft mac
The
and
Nats
cheese.
just hired a 17-year-old manager. It's amazing. Have you seen this guy? I'm excited about him.
How about this? What if
He's
I
33
said
and he looks 17.
I just heard that.
also a young front office guy too, right?
So apparently that's the combo. We're going straight millennial on this
It's
bad boy.
young. What if I said the election here wasn't which team we think will win the next championship, it's the team we want to win the next championship. Like if we voted, which team would you want to win the title next? The Caps, Wiz, or Nats?
Funniest would be Wizards. I mean, that would be hilarious.
The Nats would be my number one.
Nats would be your number one.
But
Okay.
Derek's funny. I mean, like, I do love my Wizards.
if the Wizards just went off for
But, like,
no good reason,
Yeah,
it would be
that's what it would be.
amazing. It would be amazing.
After Charles Barkley was screaming for someone to free CJ McCollum all weekend, I imagine that would be funny to some. But it's still our Wizards, Derek.
Oh, I have nothing against
Would they
the
still
Wizards.
be the
I'm
Wizards
saying
if they
How
won?
could you? Who could have anything against the Wizards?
it
Like,
would
if there's
be
one franchise, you could be like, you know what? I'm all right with those
You
guys.
guys are
They
okay
cough
in
us
my
up
book.
about 20 victories, 20 points a year in the score column.
I like the Wizards. No, I have nothing
do
against
too.
the Wizards.
I know.
I think for entertainment value, like coming out of nowhere for the
Yeah, that-
Wizards to win would be insane. Right?
Okay.
That would
I
be
think, and
nuts.
I that is a compelling reason for me. I've seen them hoist a Stanley Cup. I've seen the Nets hoist a World Series. If I had to pick, and I loved both of them dearly. So I'm going to vote to see the Wizards host the NBA trophy. So that's 2-1. So that means the board has some work. TR and Robert Cohen. Someone already decided.
But it's would be most entertaining.
But let's refute. Hold on. Oh, yeah.
No. I said which team we want to win. So you can say you want it for entertainment reasons, but I'm just saying it's the team that you want to win the title next.
Got it.
And I said the Nats.
Nats. That makes perfect sense. And a Nats run would be amazing.
And you said
I said Wizards. I voted for the Wizards.
Wizards. So there's Wizards.
But Robert
Nats.
Cohen said Caps.
Got it.
So
there's a decider.
Yeah. So TR can hang the jury.
Top heavy. It came in.
EO went Wiz.
And TR came with Nats. So
all right. So that means it goes to Greg Martin. Greg. So you have to answer this not in terms of who you think is going to win, but which of those 3 teams would you want to see hoist the trophy?
I love it. Game 7.
So one of these, and they all that's the best part about
3-3.
Every single one of them is would have to win in a 7-game series to do it the way it should be. I wish they would do that in the NFL. The question has written Caps as amended Wizards. All right, so
Still a tie.
Let's go with number 3, Greg. Let's go with number 3, but it's still tied until Greg has to break it. But I do appreciate. I don't know. I that made me think about it in a different way because I loved watching Caps and Nats hoist them. If the Wizards got good,
Ovi would be amazing, right? That would be.
Yeah,
you
know
never
what?
Forget that the rest
The
of your
Wizards
life.
have a high school aged AAU basketball team right now. These guys barely shave.
Not even like the best
That's
one.
I'm all here for that.
Not
That
even the
would
best
be-
one.
Oh God, the poor NBA. The NBA would have to
They might rig the draft.
cannibalize
they do
itself.
That. They
It'd
do
be
that.
over. They wouldn't be able to deal with it.
No.
Elect the official Thanksgiving pie of TGIT: apple, pecan, or blueberry.
All right, the easy one for me.
All right, the easy.
I'm apple all day. Blueberry's okay. Pecan's
I'm
okay.
gonna throw blueberry.
But I
on
would
the,
never
on
get
the,
one
in
of
the
those.
heap.
I get it, but they're okay.
Any topping you want on it, or no topping at all?
I think vanilla ice cream.
Vanilla
should
ice
be
cream and
a
whipped cream.
possibility. And whipped
Vanilla
cream.
ice cream, whipped
the 2
cream.
Thanksgiving toppings.
That's what comes with all of it, everything.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And you can warm it. You cannot warm it.
Oh, hot apple pie with a little bit of vanilla.
I am a full-blown blueberry guy with ice cream.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm full-blown with it. Right?
Okay.
There's no hiding it. That's what I do.
I like it. I like it. Ken, you both went blueberry.
I didn't go blueberry.
Oh, I thought you went blueberry.
No,
My bad. So blueberry. I went apple.
This is a great question for me because this is changed in the course of my life. When I was a kid, this would never have been my answer. And today,
How long have you been a pie eater?
A long time. Been eating lots of pies.
Peter.
Yes. And I never ever thought pecan pies were worth my time.
Mm.
And now today I stand before you, a guy who says, if you have pecan pie, especially if it's like the best version of any of these, and I can throw a little whipped cream and warm it up with some vanilla ice cream. It's basically straight sugar, right? That molassesy sugar that's in there.
Right.
I mean, my appetite is
My
like a
family
5-year-old.
always has a pecan. We never have blueberry, but we always have about 5 pumpkins. I don't know how pumpkin
and I
pie
love
doesn't
pumpkin
make it.
too. I
Now-
think you got rid of the obvious.
I get it. Yeah.
Dutch apple, by
course.
the way,
Yeah.
apple pie. Growing up, the best. I mean, that whatever the crust was, the brown
No.
sugar, the cinnamon, the apples. I mean, we had an
But
apple
with the
tree.
sugar, and then the sugar, you sprinkle a little bit of
Where's
salt on
that
it.
I
It's
haven't had one of
unreal.
those
I know.
since I came down.
Like
to
Dutch Farmers
South.
Market, right? That's serious.
We did Dutch
That's-
Farmers Market in Annapolis that we went to, and that was the closest
tho-
one.
Those laced apple pies.
And by the way, they were like this big.
Oh,
It
no,
wasn't like a little
It was
teeny,
a
like-
commitment. My dad and I would carry it to the back of the car.
Yeah, we're like everybody.
For me, the pecan was too healthy. I would eat that with dinner.
But
I
it's-
might put that on the dinner plate. That was
Ooh.
like carrots.
The nuts.
Yeah.
You
The
get that
nutty-
protein.
Yeah.
Well, you do
Laced.
appreciate
I like it laced.
Mm-hmm.
The lacing. It's called laced, I think.
streusel. What is TR saying? Streusel Ken. I do love streusel, but I think what is streusel? Like the kind like they had in Inglourious Bastards, in that scene.
They do when they do this.
No, that's
Three
what they're doing.
streusels, three glasses of milk.
3 streusels, please.
You need milk with streusel.
How
You
many
want one, lady?
streusels? How many
Three
streusels
glasses
can
of
we
milk.
get for 3 glasses? Of
That'll
milk?
be 4 quarter Deutsch.
But streusel. When I think I'm thinking of strudel. I think is that a pasta of some kind?
What
I
you're
think
thinking of
they're
is-
both a thing.
Yeah.
And you're thinking of toaster strudel. I
Oh,
just know
toast!
It.
That combines
I
it
know,
all.
I just
Everything.
know it.
Toaster
You
strudels.
love eating stuff easily. It's my favorite thing about you.
Well, Pop Tarts are amazing, toasted or not. I'm fine either way. But the toaster
They're both
strudels
great,
you
but
had
I
to,
like
they're
hot if
frozen.
I'm choosing.
But it's all about the icing.
This toaster strudel icing, I would eat one and sacrifice it so I could put double frosting on the other.
Yes. And I didn't need frosting on my Pop Tart.
And you get
I don't care
no,
about
but
that.
I would eat the top off the strudel, squeeze on the side a little bit, and let that frosting go in there, and then
We're gonna
seal up
meme the
top
shit
and
out of
just-
that. T would be like, "Can you do that again?" And be like, "Strudel, I strudeled it." with
Oh,
strudel."
the lattice. The lattice is the pie. The lattice.
Oh.
Right. That's the one.
The- But it's and there's
It
thick,
looks so good. It looks like it
it's
took
like
someone
donuts
4 hours to
across
do it.
the Dutch apple, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Oh no,
The lattice topping.
thing?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
The cherry pie
Oh, no,
didn't
home
make
baked.
it either.
Is it so? Wait, who won? What pie won?
I don't know. Pie got
Apple,
crazy.
pecan,
So-
blueberry. Someone said pecan on here, and someone said EO said apple. TR went apple.
Yeah, that's a winner.
It's hard to get rid of.
Yeah,
apple
and
pie.
Greg went apple. Yeah.
Crown his ass, apple pie.
Crown his ass.
And yeah.
Crown his ass.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's apple is it's American as apple pie on Thanksgiving.
Which one was
right.
that? What round are we on?
Round
Bree,
two,
we need
right?
to get to round 4. I think I've had so many good homemade pecan pies because like the thing is, you know how like you can almost not mess up an apple pie, but you can. But I think you can mess up pecan pies pretty easily. I mean, you can it's wrong consistency and burn the pecan.
Yeah, it can taste like a health food if you mess around.
It could,
Yeah.
or worse, it could just taste terrible. It could
It's
just
like
be
a granola
ruined.
bar.
Ruined.
Or you could fix yourself a quarter freaking pie of pumpkin. I'm not a big pie guy, but I do love a little pumpkin in the holidays, unless it's sweet potato pie, not pumpkin pie. And then I'm fudging furious.
I'm so mad. That's not
It's
pie.
happened to me. It
It's not
happens
pie.
once every 4 years that I think I'm about to just engulf some pumpkin, which I don't care about besides.
What are you blindfolded? Like, how does this?
I'm not sure. Have you ever seen a sweet potato pie and a pumpkin pie after heavily
oh.
drinking all day at Thanksgiving, watching your team lose?
And you're like-
I'm sure you have.
I
Spraying it with
thought
the
you
thing
were
and
talking
like,
pecan versus pumpkin.
Oh, no.
I'm like,
Well,
wow.
my whole thing.
My
it's
family
not
always
pie.
has pecan or pecan pie. We always say it differently. We don't say it one way.
I'm
It's
like-
always there. My Aunt Lori loves it. My dad loves it. But the pumpkin pie is coming.
I
The
gotta
apple
come
and
pumpkin
cherry are going
pie.
to be there.
I gotta come party
cherry.
with you. You don't even know what pie you're eating. It's like unbelievable,
Bro, it's Tuesday.
It's
Just
pies.
pass the brown water.
I love the fact that I basically said like we had like a rule, a decree. That's not pie. Sweet potato pie is not pie.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
It's not. It doesn't. It shouldn't have that name. Like pizza's not pie. I don't want to call it pizza pie. Like pie is pie. Pie is apple pie, pumpkin pie, pecan pie, blueberry, cherry.
If someone gets mad at me, but if there's just don't put. I don't want to see marshmallows either. I'm not a big sweet potato yam person.
They're trying. If you need marshmallows on it, that's all you need to know about the bottom
I
part.
see it and all I can think of is mayonnaise, marshmallows and mayonnaise. You know,
Is there mayonnaise in there?
I don't think so.
Oh, I was
But
about to
when
be
I
back
see the
on board.
marshmallows, I'm like, I like marshmallows.
I love marshmallows.
Why do marshmallows fuck around with?
It was an
sweet potato pie?
illegal use of the marshmallow.
I can't believe they get along. They never. They're.
That's marshmallow abuse.
I'm shocked by that friendship. Their parents must have known each other.
Yeah, they should have known better too.
Why would they ever date?
What do they see in each other? I guess is really the question we have to be asking.
Oh, Greg.
Did I miss one? Oh, at number 4. Throw up number 5 while we're beating this one down. Elect which current first place AFC team will not finish in first? Patriots, Steelers, Broncos.
I got Patriots all day long. Patriots, and more Patriots.
We get to say,
It's me.
yeah, the Steelers are going to fall ass backwards into this one, aren't they? Once again, Mike Tomlin, Joe Burrow goes down and Lamar Jackson goes down. That's pretty good news for Mike Tomlin and the Steelers, who just always manage to figure out how to get to 9 and 10 wins every single year.
I hate being a nerd, but which one's in the Colts division? Denver?
No, none of these. Colts are in the AFC South, I believe.
Houston, you got Jacksonville.
I'm saying the Colts are winning that. Colts are winning that. And they got my boy Sauce today. Come on.
Yeah.
They did?
Yeah, they got
Colts
sauced. Yeah. I think they gave up 2 firsts for him. I think so. But he's also under contract. They just signed him to an extension.
Just got a very good player. But Sauce is like,
all right, great question. So the Colts aren't involved.
The Colts aren't involved. So it's Patriots, Steelers, Broncos. So if the team that I want not to be, I'd probably say Patriots. Yeah, screw those guys. I don't need them being good. Yeah, I'll take a little pinch.
Please, I went.
That's a great question.
Up the bushy.
It's tough to answer without looking at the schedule.
That's egregious.
Patriots.
That's good.
I do not believe in the Steelers. I'm sorry, Steeler Nation, but
are you going Steelers?
I don't believe in them. I don't know. I mean,
they gave up AD Mitchell too. Holy crap and moly, that's a lot. I love Adonai Mitchell. He hasn't done a ton. I get it, but I thought he was anyway.
In the Sauce train.
Yeah, he's the Texas wide receiver from 2 years ago. He's a stud, but he hasn't fully blown up.
That's a ton. I don't believe in the Steelers, but I mean, who's going to beat him? That's what I'm trying to think. Who's going to?
Well, Lamar's back.
but
they got. It's like that Frozone head start guy. The guy that takes off. Are you going to catch him?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, can they?
I don't know, but it's going to be fun to watch because there ain't shit else fun to watch. Sorry.
No, there's not. So we get 2 votes for the Patriots, 1 vote for the Steelers. I got no problem with the Broncos winning the AFC West. I would love for them to win the AFC West, actually.
I don't even think Tomlin can pull this rabbit out. Sorry.
But that's what he does.
I know. I just don't
Not
think
all the
this
time,
one.
but with this dude, he might have a shot. He's hipped up with A-Rod.
I'm buying. I'm buying Steelers.
All right.
You're selling. Sounds like a natural wager matchup.
Selling.
You don't want that.
Love these Colts. I'm all Coltsed up, man.
Dude.
What have I become?
Danny Dimes.
What have I become?
Indiana Jones.
I
love
how you're considering yourself not worthy to really get on the Daniel Jones bandwagon because you weren't on New York. But I love that about you. You know what made me think? Since everyone gets a Game of Thrones character reference, and we haven't watched it in a long time, Jorah Mormont, he is the dude who is Daenerys' right-hand man who was thrown out of the kingdom by Ned Stark, and he's trying to work his way back in the good graces of whatever. And he lasts the entire show. And that's like you. You said, you know what? I'm gonna do whatever it takes to support Daniel Jones, even though, maybe I don't deserve it. But you're there for it.
Yeah, Derek Mormont.
Yeah, Derek Mormont.
That's so deep. And I appreciate it. I like the thought process. The Colts are like that in Game of Thrones where they throw people in that, and they live in that house with the hole where they throw people down.
The Moon Tower, baby.
The Moon Tower. That's the Colts. Yeah, you got to go in the Moon Tower. You ready for that?
I am ready for it. And by the way, I think that's gonna be, barring. I mean, obviously they lost this week, which I think is actually good. If you want to be someone who wagers on the Colts, getting a loss this past week is a good thing. It might bring some of those odds back down to earth, but I think the Colts are going to win some games here the next month. I don't think that's a hot take either, but I think you can make a couple bucks betting on them because I think they're that good, and they just got one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
I know, and they're a good team. They just turned the ball over, I think, 5 or 6 times.
Oh yeah,
those Steelers were stealing it from them all day.
They were.
That was the only. I was like, why is this game this? And then that stat popped up, and I was like, I love the NFL. I was just pissed on our text today. Just pissed at the NFL, mostly because the burgundy and gold, also because the gold and burgundy, and then because the rest of the shit sucks. It takes
know.
5 hours to watch, which takes truly 25 minutes.
I know.
And I just,
It always bites the big one when we don't come out when we come out of weekends on the losing end of our team, more times than not. So I don't know. Like when I say like we have a comfort level with that, like I'm not comfortable.
Right.
we just know it, and I think like I do still enjoy the league and watching it, but I did not watch much football
of
this
course,
week.
this weekend is I'm specifically referencing.
Yeah, I did not. I kind of checked out just a touch on like all of it.
I'll say one thing. You
But
guys,
even though I was at the game, most of it.
Commanders fans, in college, when I was in college, you guys weren't all that good. In the beginning with Sean Taylor, but
No, we weren't all that good.
right. But Commanders fans always have a good time, and always were optimistic. Watch every game. Watch every freaking game. And
That's why we're here.
That's I always was like, Commanders fans go so hard, right? No matter what, it's like, all right, what are you doing
For the game.
at 4:00? And I'm like, what's at 4:00? Like it's just like a 3-7 team playing. It's like, oh no.
Give us a week.
We are getting together and doing this big, and it's like, oh my god, it's amazing, right? I love that.
We're going to wear the colors of royalty, and we're going to assemble, and we're going to withstand our buttocks beating properly and together.
I've had to do that solo a couple of times in the last 25. I'm not ashamed to say I couldn't rally my wife and my newborn kids to chain drink Bud Lights and eat nachos while the Redskins lost their seventh game in 9 tries. But I did it. I did it anyways.
And the best part is while you were saying that, it was making me laugh so hard because I was reading Greg Martin say, Oscars music playoff music playing. Here comes number 5. It was actually perfect. You have
All
to
right,
put it
number
up there.
5. Number 5. Oh yeah, here it is. Playing the Oscars playoff music. Number 5. Here we go. Thank you. That's all we needed was some Oscars music. Elect when the official TGIT Christmas tree and decorations should go up. November 1st, Black Friday, December 1st. Had this conversation today with my daughter. I'll if you guys have immediate thoughts, I'll let the floor go out. But I mean, I think this is because this is 2 things. It's outside decorations, which I do think you have to really think through, and inside decorations, which, hey, once you turn your home into Christmas decoration territory, it's Christmas season. So are you ready for Christmas season to start on November 1st, Black Friday, or December 1st?
Derek looks ready to answer, so I think he should start.
I'm a right away guy.
Mm-hmm.
I love the holiday feeling, but everyone in my house is not a right away person. So I'm an outlier. I'm a big outlier. I'm a big. You take the Halloween stuff down and you just start going hard. Now you kind of lean halfway Thanksgiving.
It's so much dual use. I mean, you could reeds and gourds and they work.
Yeah. But
Well,
no,
gourds work for both.
Yeah,
I vote November 1st.
I vote November 1st.
This is for Christmas, right? So God bless you guys. I'm just going to say that
Yes.
I, who adore both holidays,
Yes.
I think you've got to respect the giving of thanks. You have to respect Thanksgiving first and foremost, and the second it's over at Friday, that Sunday, maybe if you're that big time, but that Monday after, which I don't know what the date is, but I don't want my Christmas tree up until my Thanksgiving is down. But I will keep my Christmas tree up until February 1st as well because I don't give a shit. Because I like the way it makes the living room look, smell, and feel.
Yes.
But I don't mind a few Thanksgiving things. I mean, a few Christmas things up. I just like the order of everything.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be some of that bitches and oh, it's too early for this. I just want Thanksgiving to it's due preseason and Super Bowl. And that is the Super Bowl. So everyone deserves their preseason, season, and Super Bowl. That's all. Even Halloween a little bit.
And
But that's just like a one-day thing.
what Robert Cohen's saying is true. All of us, including you, Derek, even though you're much older than us, we all grew up in that
Right.
age where the Thanksgiving Day parade, Santa Claus came up the back part of the parade, and then it was Christmas season. That was
I'm
the
all right
way
with
we
that.
were raised.
I'm all right with that.
And so, the Christmas music starts playing on the radio the next day. That's been forever.
Fine.
And you're in the Christmas commercials and all the other stuff, whatever. Christmas episodes of shows, whatever. That said, I love Thanksgiving. I do.
I adore Thanksgiving.
I think it is
No pressure, no gifts, no.
That's right. So I love the idea of the Christmas theme with the Thanksgiving gathering.
Just the unification of November and December.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So do I.
I just went
This
60
is
days.
Because this is what
Yeah.
my mom did, and I believe she learned it similar way.
So I'm going
and-
to put my money where my mouth is because
all right.
we're
I thought we were talking about the holidays.
sorry.
Jesus.
Where my mouth is right now, Kevin. Where my mouth is
Sweet
right
baby
now.
Jesus.
In this exact moment.
Birthday.
Sweet baby Jesus' birthday. We're going Christmas tree in this house. I mean, earlier. By the way, Derek, way earlier than other people in my house will want it too. I don't want to I'm not trying to like force things, but I think a Christmas tree up on the earlier side is huge. Is there something going on in the comments? You guys?
No.
Is there breaking news? No. I am going to commit to it.
I'm getting my own comments texted to me about the show. It said, I'm not going to mention what's being said.
Oh,
Okay, that's good.
not
I think it was
warm
my
and
wife
fuzzy.
telling me that I can set up the Christmas.
Yes. Then it worked. We did our job.
I can do all that stuff myself if I want to do it November 1st, which now I changed my answer.
We wish you a merry every year.
oh.
We wish you a merry holiday.
Wait, so who was going to put him up if you weren't going to put him up?
I was going to put it up
Yeah,
anyway. Yeah, I have to put it up. But
or an elf.
But I'm not talking about blow up decorations. I'm not talking about anything crazy. I just want to see like some garland, a Christmas tree, blinking lights, some reindeer. Is this too much to ask? A guy in a
No.
red suit? Come on.
how about some holly?
I want holly
Yeah.
everywhere. I want holly everywhere.
Okay.
Shout out to Holly. But I will say this about my good friend Holly. A saint.
I will also interject. A little holly bush around the holidays is very seasonal.
It's very seasonal.
Always has been.
For goodness sakes. All right, we're getting played off again. I think we
Oh,
all
man.
agreed on November 1st.
Are we sure this isn't the AMAs?
Elect which current first place NFC team will not finish first. Packers, Bucks, Seahawks. Well, I think the Bucks, I got them in the Super Bowl, y'all. Seahawks and Packers. I'll say Seahawks.
Packers, Bucks, Seahawks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeesh.
I mean, Green Bay should not have lost like a couple of games that they've lost, and that's the story of the season. Except we have lost all the games.
I don't think the Packers have it.
I don't either because I think that how they spanked us so early was rude.
It was
And I
rude.
didn't like the feeling I got from that.
No,
But the Niners with Mac, right?
Yeah.
Mac's in there. The Niners are kind of wrong, but this is the big test coming up. This week.
Niners, Rams. No,
The
Not-
Niners have a huge game this weekend. Hold on.
we got 2 Packers. We got 3 Packers votes on the board. That's a
Packers.
lot. Packers. Seem to be.
Packers.
All right.
Looks like Packers.
Wait, who else is? So NFC West. I mean, I don't think you think the Seahawks are going to beat.
Niners have the Rams.
Yeah, that's already. This is the second game of the season, I believe, because I always say it's the best matchup of the year, and for most of the game, people are like, no, it's not. But it always ends up being a good game between Shanahan and McVay. I love it. I watch. I can honestly say like that when I'm dipping out of NFL stuff.
Don't tell us what you're dipping into.
I'm dipping in to some McVay on Shanahan.
He said it.
Action.
I knew he was gonna.
Yes, me too, though. Me
Yes.
too. Hey, it is fire.
It's
fire.
fire.
You guys
dude.
can double dip
It's
all you
fine.
want when I'm not
Yes.
here, but I just don't want to hear about it.
It's
Yeah,
happening.
it was fire when they were here.
That's my one of my favorite matchups. Love
They're
it.
the two of the best offensive minds of all time.
Yes.
They were buddies, homies on the same staff here in town while we stunk to high heaven.
And-
whatever inspired them to go to this place? Us.
Yeah.
They were smelling the rotten cabbage that just lined the streets in trash bags. And they were like, we'll never let this happen to ourselves.
You think he wants to lose to Mac Jones? Nope.
No.
No. So I think it's kind of that's my game of the week.
Didn't Baker Mayfield play in this game? Or I don't know if they didn't. Maybe they weren't playing the Niners that week. They played in one of those games. This game always has some randos also in it. At this point of the season, we'll see who that is. But I guess, yeah, I think
Question 7 is a
I think
monster.
Packers is the answer.
It is. It was Packers. But question
Number 7. Elect the
is a
official
monster.
2025 Christmas movie between Home Alone, Christmas Vacation, or Scrooged, starring Bill Murray. Not James C. Scott. Not Die Hard. I am going to race to the podium as if the Minnesota Vikings had just missed their pick in front of me, and I'm going to put a...
Hangle McCringleberry, 2 pumps. Best part of the weekend? Is that what you're saying?
well, I'm going to vote for Scrooged.
Got it.
And the Hingle McCringleberry, Rico
Rico
Dowdle.
Dowdell. How do you say it? Dowdle?
Dowdle. Rico Dowdle.
Sounds
I don't
better
know.
to say Dowdell.
Yeah, it
There's a little
does.
emphasis on the.
It sounds way better. But Rico went with the hands back, and everyone stood around him,
2 pumps.
and then he just did 2 pumps, not 3.
2.
He went bump,
And did you see the response?
bump. And then I saw, Michael Keegan.
He is-
He
just-
was.
He just is so good at what he does.
Guys, let's not talk about Rico Dowdle.
Sorry.
I have a personal thing
Mm.
about this. No, we're not talking about it.
You guys dated
Can
the
I
same
just-
girl.
Can we answer the
You
question?
guys
No,
dated the
I-
same girl, didn't you, Derek?
I just want to answer
Spill
the
the
question.
tea, you
Can I
son of a
just
bitch.
say?
I want to talk Christmas movies.
Sorry,
Can I-
Emily.
I
I was,
can't-
I was
So I can't
totally
tell everyone the
joking.
Rico Dowdle story.
No.
All right, I'm not going to.
Play the Oscars music.
Play
one
the
more
Oscars
time.
music. No
Yeah.
Rico Dowdle story. I vote for Scrooge.
I vote
Oh,
for
boy.
Home Alone.
I did not see that coming because Christmas Vacation is literally one of my all-time favorite movies, but I like Scrooged as a Christmas movie.
Due to
better.
repetition, I'm going Home Alone. I had to do it. I love all 3 of those
Me
movies.
too.
Me
I
too.
love every single one of those movies. But there's one I can watch over and over every Christmas and see all through it, and that's the one. So
So we have 2 Home Alones,
Yeah.
1 Scrooged, 2 Vacations on the screen.
there is
on the
no
board.
wrong answer.
No.
That's a. When I saw the question, none
Next
of the other
vote
questions
wins.
have popped up on my feed. I don't know what's going on with my
No,
commercials.
Elf. TR Elf is great, but
No, it's great.
but
I love Elf.
I love Elf too, but I don't. I feel like I don't like how much other people love it. I feel like that people need
Since
to.
when are you so bitter at Christmas?
I'm like
Are you a bad elf?
I'm a bad elf.
Jesus.
I just like here's
You're a bad Santa guy.
so I went.
Oh no! Oh no! I walked out.
Not a
I
bad
was
Santa guy.
I can't
And I
do
love
this.
Elf.
I don't know how to do this.
And I love Elf. Next vote wins. There's another Scrooge vote on the board. Greg Martin went Scrooged. So next vote wins on the board. 3-way tie.
That is awesome.
It is a
Because there's
three-way
3 bangers. That means it's an elite question to be debated
But I think people like
sooner than later because we're great at candy bars and holidays. It's barely November
and
4th in this mother effer, and this is what we're good at.
it sounds like TR and I are on the same page, and so I want
Mm-hmm.
to say, EO broke the tie. Vacation
Nice
wins.
job, EO. I mean,
So TR, my whole thing with Elf, because I love Will Ferrell. I love everything about Elf. Every single thing from beginning to end. I love it. It's a great Christmas movie. It's like if someone came up with a banger Christmas song out of nowhere today. But I don't like putting Elf immediately above movies like like White Christmas, like the heart, like Miracle on 34th Street.
I'm
Yes.
bored as shit every single
How
Christmas.
dare you, sir?
Wish my family didn't make me do this.
I'm just saying. Let's just. Is The Sound of Music a Thanksgiving movie or a Christmas movie?
Come on.
Doe.
Neither.
What is it?
Oh, yeah.
It's
It's a drop of golden sun.
They tried to make it one or the other, and I can't remember which one it is.
He
By playing it on
calls
TV every
himself.
time.
Do they really? They're trying to make it one?
Yeah.
We went on 1 minute too long.
Sound of Music. Which I bought.
We need
love
that
Sound of
Oscar music on that comes in. Be great.
Did we get to 8? Oh, 8. Here we go. Last one of the day. Last pick. Elect who, fair or unfair, gets the largest part of the blame for this season? Adam Peters, Dan Quinn, Joe Witt. Gotta blame somebody. I feel like one of these guys is destined for a blame in here. I don't think anybody here. I bet this is gonna be a unanimous vote. I believe. I mean, if someone has to take it,
Yep,
sorry, shit rolls downhill.
it does.
Joe, it just does.
And yeah, man, we started 7 of the last 8 games down. Like before my cheeks even warm up into the chair, before the food has even cooled
That's right.
off.
We're already losing.
Yep, we're down.
I disagree, man. It always starts at the top. If my guy, like, let's say we were a staff and we were down every game, I don't mean to be a dick, but I'd be like, listen, I like sit with me here on this PC.
You would do that to me?
Yes.
I
Sit with me on this PC
This just
and
got
lay out what
serious.
you're gonna do.
And that's just what happened. And Adam Peters, Dan Quinn sat with Joe Witt. You know what they came out of the meeting and said? You're no longer up in the booth. You're now on the field. We need your communication skills. You're a better communicator from down here than you are up there, obviously.
Right.
So now DQ's part of the whole mess. I believe both these coordinators will be back next year.
I
A
do
lot
too.
of people don't. A lot of people don't. And that's fine.
Like,
but
in terms of them getting
Derek
fired
said,
by
no,
us?
you're right to say it starts at the top. But to bring these guys in and let them flourish the way they did last year,
Mhm.
and then just to turn around and take a big fat crap in their on their lap,
There's no chance.
I don't think Joe Witt should be fired. I'm just
We're not
that's
firing.
my answer.
If I had to bet money, I would say we don't fire anybody. Maybe someone still hires one of these guys away. Maybe not after this season.
That would be a personal relationship scenario.
Yeah, but I don't think we fire any of these guys. I think we when we put together the staff, it was done very diligently, and they said, "Who do you want here?" And I don't think that this is the kind of ownership group and management team that this is at least a 3-year plan. This is at least a 3-year.
That's why
lease.
9 times out of 10 I agree with Derek, but this is mine's the 10th. Because
right here with me, you agree with me?
Yes.
That one
yes.
time, this is the 10th
No,
dentist.
no,
The
no,
10th
no.
dentist
It is
folded.
about Adam Peters. It
Yeah.
should be. The whole thing
Yeah.
should be. That's exactly how it's. He's the one
Yeah.
that has to answer to the big guy specifically. Sit with him during the games. Walk down in the fourth quarter and sit there and be like, "What the fuck are we doing?"
Yep.
I get it.
I don't think they're afraid to make a change,
Not at all.
but I think that they've
They're not afraid
said,
to
"Hey,
do the right thing.
this might
And,
be like
and not firing them, I think, is the right thing.
let's be good for a 5. What's our best chance to be good for 5 straight years? You know what I mean? Like, what kind of pain do we have to suffer through to say we on the other end we're gonna
Right.
have like a 5-year stretch, at least 5, but like give me 5-year stretch where every year you're like 10 wins, 12 wins, 14 wins, 11 wins, playoff contender, Super Bowl, mix.
I just Derek being here tonight inspired this thought. T. Strachan would look right at all of us and say, "Why would we bitch so much about being 3-6 this year when last year?"
Were we 3-6 last year?
No,
Okay.
we were
Damn it, though.
14-6.
We were 14-6.
Were we telling everyone that we should be the greatest and blah blah? We humbly went
Mhm.
about our 14-6. So, but what I'm speaking of is a 3-year process.
Yes.
The first year's 14-6. We're 3-6 right now this year. Let's find out next year what happens before anything goes down, because we were given a great gift
We had an awesome
last year,
awesome
and this year you open up the box and it's not a diamond ring and it smells like turds. Fine.
However,
How did you respond last year? How are you going to respond this year? How do you do this as a fan? You embrace the burgundy and gold and hang on. And that's why we're all hanging on here tonight on our Tuesday.
everything about the organization suggests that we are not a perennial loser. That's the first thing. Because of what happened last year. Because of what happened last year with a rookie quarterback, rookie owner, rookie GM, and first year coaching staff. That's in the realm of possibility, and we believe that they can improve from that. So I 100% think that we are going to be able to watch a very good product on the field for a long stretch of time.
I do too.
And I have no problem at all, honestly, with if this season goes souther. I mean, it's going. It's about as south as it goes. It's heading south for the winter. But I don't want to be like flippant necessarily. I mean, I do, but I'm not like. All I'm saying is, dude, I've been 3-6 multiple times. I don't know how many. Like I've been through 3-6. This isn't friggin' New England. This isn't. Some of these places that they haven't experienced this for like we have experienced it, and the cool thing about it is, it's not the same. This 3-6 experience is a totally different ride than the completely futile, attempts at seasons in years past. We still have a franchise quarterback. We still have some amazing young talent. I think we still have a great coaching staff. I do think we have a good GM.
An O-line in place to have great success moving forward.
A ton of money. And I still think it's an attractive destination because of those reasons. And so then you're going to be able to, a good free agent's going to want to come here. At least one or two of these one-year guys.
Our quarterback and our O-line are the most attractive. Everyone else is getting old. And they're
gone.
A little droopy.
We're getting some new droops next year.
Yeah, I know.
It's a whole new batch of droopy dudes.
I know.
Derek, sorry, I didn't mean to excite you there. I know how much you got excited earlier when we were talking about droopy dudes. But we are going to.
I didn't hear what Ken said.
There's a fresh batch of 32-year-old dudes coming next year on a 1-year deal.
I did hear what he just said.
Just clear.
Not a great way to describe 32 dudes, just my opinion.
Yes. Well, all I'm saying is
fresh batch.
This is it's fresh.
I don't know if I appreciate you echoing that, but I'm not sure what constitutes fresh at 32. But Ken, we all get to express our opinions here on Tuesday, and that I do love.
I'll tell you what, it's a short-term contract. 32 is what it is. It's not you're not. This isn't a scenario where you're settling down. Just saying.
No.
I know you had a terrible thought.
What I just didn't say, I just saved my own night.
Okay.
And I've never done that for myself, and I'm so proud that I didn't ruin
Congratulations.
all of your end of the night as well.
I'm Ken Meringolo. I'll be back here next week. We're going to talk about this Detroit game. We might not break it down.
We don't talk about it.
We're going to talk a little bit about something that happened over the weekend in our private lives.
Yeah. It's gonna be
fun. It's gonna be lots of fun. And the other thing is, okay, so this show doesn't depend on us winning for us to come hang out on Tuesdays and have a good time. So we're gonna keep coming. We're gonna keep coming back just because guess what? That's what we've done for over 10 years.
No, football. Football.
We had one great season.
Life. You don't just quit.
We hung out
with your people. It's like the three of us have to go fist fight a lion in Ken's backyard in order to produce next week.
But we're ready to, if that's what it calls for.
Especially if it's like one of our nerdy fat friends in a lion costume from Halloween that just won't quit.
Doing a walkabout in our backyard.
Yeah, we will mess that dude up. Seriously. Do people still give each other wedgies? Because, whatever.
What about old school swirly? I know Greg. So Greg was on the way. He was going to buy the ticket and drive down for that game. I can only imagine your discontent at that decision. So good decision. But the other good decision that people like Greg and Robert Cohen and TR and EO and Rhett and Ken Harris and J-Dubs and Manner Speaking and AGH and all the good folks.
I'm throwing TR in there most recently.
Come on.
Our man Derek sitting in the chair tonight.
Still have fun on Tuesday nights.
Oh, damn right.
And why wouldn't we?
Thank you.
So appreciate you guys hanging out with us on a Tuesday night. Until next time, he's Derek Elphick.
Thank you guys. Appreciate you letting me sit in.
He's Kevin Ricca.
I love when you come in. It makes it so much fun, and I echo exactly what Ken just said. We've been doing this long before we went 14-6 last year, 12-5, bucked out a couple playoff games, got a guy, got a couple other guys. We'll be all right. We're gonna be all right. Let's just do this together. We've gotten to this point together. Let's not stop now.
You want to hear? We can go back and play some best of podcasts from 3-6 and 4-7 and 5-9. We have those shows. We have all the film. We got the film. We can do the film work. We got the film. We can break it down.
How T
get through.
The chair was going so fast when he went through the fiery hoop, and how he stuck the landing like a son of a bitch. We did it. We were 2-7, but it felt like we won the Super Bowl.
It was amazing. We were dragged behind them like we were water skiing on roller skates. It was the best.
No, he knew.
He knew what it was all about. I'm Ken Meringolo. Thank God it's Tuesday. Until next week, this is a little track called T13.
It's Tuesday.
We're still live.
Talking Commanders football, drinking our whiskey neat.
That was a great show. It was so fun. Thank you. It's awesome.
Hail to the
Those
Redskins.
questions were great.
They were great. I felt like I had to sharpen my pencil. Thank God it's Tuesday.
I can't believe Greg picked Scrooged.
It's a great movie, and my family freaking loved it. We love Scrooge.
Yeah.
I got to rewatch it. I've watched it a bunch, but the other two are my...
And Ken, thanks for holding that fart in the last 40 seconds. I saw it in your eyes.
I did it.
Yeah.
Cheers, Robert Cohen. Cheers, Greg. Cheers, Eo.
Cheers, you guys.
Mock draft season is almost upon us. We're not quite. We are there spiritually, but from a logistics standpoint, we got a couple more weeks to go before we're breaking down college draft players. For goodness' sake.
Yeah, we're gonna maintain some positive energy.
Although, if there's someone you like, let us know.
Yeah.